everyone, this is Inna with Innichka Chef and welcome to my kitchen. Today in episode we are making pampushky. It's traditional Ukrainian bread buns served with borsch or any other soup, or really like a dinner rolls, and it's so delicious. My husband said it's the best bread buns he have ever had. This recipe is traditional old-fashioned sourdough. So to make sourdough work, and especially to prove so rich and delicious dough, you need time. So we need time for fermentation, and that's the key, time. So if you're planning to serve pampushky on Friday, you start work on Wednesday. It takes about 2 days, or you can speed up by place dough to proof in slightly warm ovens. That's what I do. But if you don't have time, just leave overnight and it's perfectly fine. That's what I do often as well. So main ingredients, it's ripe and very well-fed sourdough. Look how bubbly and beautiful, ready to go. So for the first, we need to start doing sponge. That's what we're making right now, sponge. And 3 ingredients we need: milk, all-purpose flour, and sourdough starter. So for sourdough, we just need 1/3 of cup. Also nice to use warm milk if you try to speed up. 1/4 of cup. And 3/4 of all-purpose flour. And whisk. And that's it, so easy, just mix 3 ingredients together, and usually I stick in the fridge overnight, or you can leave on a warm place like for 3 hours. Look how beautiful sponge. It's nice and bubbly, very active, ready to go. And for the dough, when a sponge is ready, all we need: milk, sugar, and we need 3 eggs. I'm using eggs from my chickens. They're very generous lately. They bring me up to 9 eggs a day. And whisk again. And then bread flour and all-purpose flour. And for the full recipe, I'll always link in description below, so you don't have to remember. Mix until the dough comes together. So kind of roughly mix until the dough comes together. You don't need to overdo. And now leave for, not to proof, but just kind of to relax dough for at least 30-60 minutes, depending on your time. Cover with plastic wrap and leave to rest for about 30-60 minutes. And 1 hour later, our dough, as you see, nice and proof, and it's so yellow from beautiful eggs, and it's soft, and it's ready for the next step. For this step, I actually be lazy, and I'm using this hook attachment, my mixer, but you can do by hand if you like. And salt, 2 teaspoons of salt, and 3.5 of melted butter, but it's not hot. Once a while, stop and scrape, kind of to help dough to absorb all butter. It's a lot of butter, so it needs some help. And take about 5 minutes. Now move the dough back to the bowl. And this is a final proof, almost final, for the dough. And it takes a while. With butter, it has so much fat, so it needs more stretch and energy to proof this dough. So we need to give it time. So if it's slightly warm oven, that's where I place my dough. It can take up to 4 hours. If you don't have time, leave overnight in your refrigerator or just on a regular corner for 6 hours. After 6 hours, look at this dough. Look how rich and fluffy and soft. Oh my gosh. It's, you can tell will be perfect. And well floured, add some flour, and a well floured surface. All we need, divide this dough on 12 pieces. But before, let me grease with some olive oil or butter, doesn't really matter, pan. You can make smaller or bigger. The bigger, the longer it will take to bake. And now divide into 12 pieces. And then tuck each piece kind of inside without tearing the interior. It's very soft, very pleasant to work with this dough. And place in your pan. As you see, gas has tried to escape. And now the last step, let it proof for another hour. Look how gorgeous they are. Look, so beautiful. They're ready for the oven. The last, and let's step. Egg wash, lightly. And they have to stay in the oven for 40 minutes, 400 degrees, until they're nice and deep and brown. Obviously, if you make bigger, they'll take longer. If smaller, it takes less time. And I like egg wash, which is optional, but they give nice and shiny color. And after they come out from oven, I will show how we'll hit with garlic sauce, just to make more delicious. And for the garlic sauce, we need very simple ingredients. Garlic, just few cloves of garlic, dill, some coarse salt, and I use Celtic salt, my favorite salt. You can use any salt you like, but it has to be coarse. And sunflower oil, but extra virgin, unfilled. It has very much aromatic and flavor. You have to use sunflower oil for this recipe. It doesn't need to be a lot, just 1 tablespoon, but goes a long way. So let's do it. A tablespoon of dill, garlic in, and roughly chopped dill, and some nice pinch or 2 of salt. The salt really helps to break all fiber in garlic and dill until it's nice, smooth, like a paste. And drizzle a little bit of oil and mix, like 1-2 tablespoons. And when it hits hot bread buns, pampushky, the aroma will be unbelievable. Look at that, so beautiful. Time to taste, but long time since we started, and I am starving to try. I've been craving for those pampushky long time. Oh my gosh, look how soft. Crunchy top. Lots of dill and garlic. Oh my gosh. If you love sourdough, this is must try. Slightly sweet, slightly salty, and garlic. Unbelievable, irresistible. You have to try, so good. And with borsch, if you saw my previous video, It's must go. It's so good. I hope my mom will happy to see this video. Finally, I make her favorite recipes. And as always, on end of each video, we take one ticket from my wish recipe jar from this year. I hope I can do so many recipes. What we'll do next time. Oh, salad. Shaved asparagus salad. And thanks for watching, and please share my video with your friends, your family, and give me a like and subscribe if you haven't. Bye, see you next time.